We're going to hang Casey for 1 second. First, I want to check with Liam. How you doing, buddy? Holding up okay?
Yeah, I'm doing good. This is perfect case scenario. Casey's one of the first bass boats I've ever been on. We met when I was 16. We talk 2 or 3 times a week. He's one of my best friends. It's a little bittersweet. I didn't fish the James, and he did. I almost have half a mind to say I hope he can pull it out here. And, I mean, if he makes a classic, I'll be down there either way. So, I don't know. I don't really have that much to say. I mean, he's the man.
Let's do the hand test. I like to do this on the hot seat. Oh, yeah. There we go. So what he means by that, I'll explain that a little bit again. So remember what I said earlier. To be classic eligible, you have to fish in all 3 events within a division. And should you win a tournament within that division, you punch your ticket to the Classic. Liam, what he meant, he didn't fish the James River. So if he wins, he gets the $52K, but don't qualify for the Classic. But, hey, it'd still be a nice payday for $52,000.
Yeah, that'd be really nice.
Let me get the figure exactly because, again, we know you're going to finish no worse than second. So that means going home, at minimum, $25,160.
That's pretty cool, too.
That might could get you a garage in downtown Syracuse to park the boat in.
Yeah, I guess it could.
All right. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring Casey up first, no fish, to thank his sponsors, talk about his week, because then when we have the crowning moment, should it be Liam, Casey wouldn't have a chance to do that. So come on up, Casey Smith, 37-3 through his 2 days of fishing. And I didn't know they were best friends. That's pretty awesome right there. Pretty cool. Step over here, Casey. So I learned something just then. I didn't know you guys were so close, but clearly y'all know how to fish this pond. You've had a great week this week. Tell us about it.
Yeah, he's part of the reason I know how to fish this lake so well. I was on top of this place pretty good and kind of lost track of it as things changed with the gobies. And Liam and a group of small friends, you know, we all really dedicated ourselves to relearning it. The Opens are here every year, and I knew it was necessary. And he was a big part of me relearning how to fish the lake. You know, I think I heard him say, I took him fishing when he was 16 years old, and all he did at the time was fish off the bank. So we've been in the boat a lot, been through a lot, up and down. You know, he saw me over the last few years of little tougher times, struggling a little bit in tournaments after a period where I was really successful fishing another tour. And, you know, he got the phone calls when I was struggling and not sure how much I want to keep going on at this level and amount of travel. So to be standing up here at the same time with him is pretty sweet.
How'd you catch him this week?
Shallow, just all kinds of transitions. Sand to rock, rock to grass, high spots in rock, rock spines. I couldn't have done it without Humminbird 360. That's what I'd use. I was constantly casting at some kind of irregularity. All different kinds of irregularities and typical finesse stuff for Oneida, drop shot, Ned rig, tube, whatever. And just stayed far away from them and targeted where they sit and live.
I want to go back before we get your thank yous into something he said that I caught. He took this young man out at 16 years old and took him fishing, and that's really what it's all about, is it not, everyone? Take a kid fishing, and that might be this next person right here. Introduce them to the sport that we love, and we thank you for that, Casey.
Yeah, it was my pleasure to do it because we've had a lot of good times ever since.
And now you've created a competitor that's potentially going to beat you today, so we won't point that out, but, you know.
That's a monster, not a competitor. He'll get his day, I promise, even if it's not today.
Thank you, sponsors. Anybody you want to say hi or thanks to or recognize?
All my family and friends are here, which is pretty sweet. They got to come out on the water and watch some pretty cool stuff happen. I was able to win a tournament at this level on another tour 6 or 7 years ago, and it was on the road, and I always thought it would be pretty cool to pull that off at home. And I don't know if it's going to happen. It's going to be pretty tight, but thanks to those guys for being here, the hospitality, Tom, Liam, for just being Liam. Therings are here. My hockey family's here. Thayer's Marine, they always help me out with Ranger boats. Humminbird for the 360. I don't know. That's it, I guess. I'm probably forgetting someone, but. And soup for the dinner. Good stir fry the other night. It was delicious.
That sounds delicious.
Yep.
I think you're just probably ready to weigh it and find this thing out.
Let's get her done.
All right, head back there and get the fish. Liam, step up right here next to me. We're going to go side by side. All right, as Casey goes back and gets it, we will set the scene. In the lead right now, Liam Blake with 53.13 through his 3 days of fishing. He came into today in the lead with 37 pounds and 3 ounces from Victor, New York. Bring him up, Casey Smith. Okay, here we go. Side by side, anglers. Liam, I want you and Casey side by side. 37.3 through your 2 days of fishing. Casey, you need 16.11. If it's lighter than that, it's Liam. If it's heavier than that, it's all yours. Looking for 16.11. 18 pounds and 10 ounces. And Casey Smith is going to be taking home this trophy, punching his ticket to the Bassmaster Classic. 55.13 through his 3 days of fishing. Hang on, Savannah. We're going to hold those fish up really fast. You're good. Casey Smith, 55.13 through his 3 days of fishing. That is going to have him on top of this St. Croix Bassmaster Opens presented by Mossy Oak Fishing right there in the middle, Casey. Let's hear it for him, folks. 18.10. Through his 2 days, or 3 days, excuse me. I keep wanting to say 2 days. Throw those in the bag. Savannah Stinlin with St. Croix Rods is happy to present that trophy. Let's get right there. And then Syracuse, New York. I need you to get loud when he holds that trophy high, as he is your St. Croix Bassmaster Northern Open champion here on Oneida Lake, presented by Mossy Oak Fishing from Victor, New York, Casey Smith. Who we got here? The son? There we go. Proud son, proud father. Again, let's hear it one more time for Casey Smith. $52,000. We'll point that out again, too. $51,800. $51,800 to him. Headed to the Bassmaster Classic as well, the Super Bowl of bass fishing. It is not easy to get there, and he has punched his ticket. We're going to get all the top 3 anglers up here in a moment, second and third, so don't go far. Going to keep getting a few pictures. We'll go through the final leaderboard, and then I do want to talk to Casey really fast, too. So he won by 2 pounds, 55.13 for Casey Smith. Liam Blake, second place, 53.13. Coop Gallant, 53.7 for third. Cody Meyer, 53.3. For fourth, fifth place, Josh Somerville, 52.7. Sixth place, Jacopo Galelli, 52.5. Kenta Kamira, also same weight, but a tiebreaker in seventh place with 52.5. Gray Buck from Pennsylvania, 52.1, eighth place. Ninth place is Craig Townsend, 41.8. And rounding out the top 10, Alex Weatherall with 38.5. Let's do one more, then Casey, I do want to talk to you real quick so the friends on Bassmaster.com can hear you after we get that picture. And I know you got some proud family members. Set it down for a second, Casey. Come back up. We can put it up here. Don't break it. All right. I know that was special to you. Right here in your hometown or your home state, close to where you call home. Winning some money, but you're also going to the Bassmaster Classic. But I know taking home that trophy is as important as anything.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about the Classic. It hit me last night when I was rigging tackle, and then Alex Weatherall's a good friend of mine. He said something about it in the weigh-in line or in the bag line, and I kind of totally forgot. The priority was winning at home in front of my people, so that's a bonus on top of it. The money's cool, too. That's what I wanted right there, that trophy at home.
Get to go home and put that wherever you want, I'm sure. And I know you got a proud wife and son. And any other thank yous you want to say before we say congratulations and bring up second and third place?
I'm sure I'm going to forget somebody. Liam, Tom, my buddy Alex Carroll, he deserves a huge shout-out. My family, friends, wife, son, hockey teams here. I don't know. Everybody.
Very good. Congrats. One more round of applause for your champion.
Douglas Rods is here, too. Thanks, guys. Sorry, I almost forgot you. You're standing right there.
Your champion, 2022 St. Croix Bassmaster Northern Open here at Oneida. We'll get that picture. And then Liam Blake, where are you, Liam? Don't go far. We're going to get you up next.